Those were clearly not spider ladies. I wouldn't even call them spiders at all. Very unspiderly. More centipede people, that one. And while yes, I may be attracted sexually to spider women, not centipede people. Thank you very much. And don't forget fireplaces. Oh, you like Human Centipede? I like making fun of Human Centipede. I do not think Human Centipede is a good movie. How dare you? I am offended you would suggest I like a Tom Six movie. Offended. Why would you have your sniper rifle equipped, you lunatic? Go back to your pistol. Knock, knock! Daddy's home! What are these noises I'm hearing? Oh shit, is it cold in here? Fuck. God damn it, the ghost is back. Yeah, I know what it means when it's cold. Centipede people are bad people. Centipedes show too much leg. There you go. There's no one home.
Let's try this again.
Where are you?
Quentin Tarantino is fully erect at the possibility of 100 feet. That man does love his feet. Apparently he's considering retiring before his 10th movie, that way he doesn't make a bad movie. Since directors' last movies are always bad.
A few days old. Hope it's not Lily's.
You better not. I want my 10th Tarantino movie. Didn't realize it was going to be a scavenger hunt of chasing my disembodied ghost daughter around town. That'll make his knife film become bad? But his knife film was good, so he's safe for now. I think his theory is he said he was going to make 10, he made 9 good movies, and if he quits now, he won't have a bad movie. But I want another movie. Why can't you just say he's never done? Exactly. Garage doors are not that heavy. Like, because they're rolling over, like, it's segmented, you know? It goes onto the ceiling. That puts most of its weight on bearing, on casters up there. So, like, it would just stay up there. It wouldn't just come crashing down. Yeah, he's only done 9 movies. A high note if that's your bad movie, right? It was a good movie. Seems low for such a famous director. Once you're like... Let's think. Different directors have different, like, output levels. Tarantino's very selective. He did 10 because Kill Bill is 2 movies, Quentin. Like, you compare him to Takashi Miike. Takashi Miike makes so many fucking movies that if I were to try and watch all of his movies, by the time I had watched the last movie that exists at this point in time, he would have made another 100 movies. That man is beyond prolific. I don't understand how he makes that many goddamn movies. What? I've been through this lawn before. Where'd you people come from? I definitely don't think he's... I would hard disagree on Quentin Tarantino being racist. I would definitely agree that he pushes an envelope, but I do not think he is an actual racist. He's definitely confused about where he sits in the cultural pool of humanity, though. I can't tell where the other one's standing. You know what? You're not gonna turn around. Let's go for you first. One down. If you consider Kill Bill as 2 separate films, he's made 10. Yeah, he counts them as 1. Oh, he's a 1,000,000% a foot fetishist. That's not even a question. I'm pretty sure he owns up to that one. I'm not saying Quentin Tarantino is a good person either. Like, a lot of directors that I like the movies they make, they have practices for getting the shots they want that are not great. Quentin Tarantino definitely strangled a person on set because he wanted to get a good take during Glorious Bastards, and that's a no-no. His movie in 4 Rooms isn't counted? I wouldn't count 4 Rooms. Like, that's a vignette. Like, he did 1/4 of a movie there. I don't think that should count as one of his movies. Some kinks should be shamed. I'm not into feet, and I'll make jokes about the feet, but I wouldn't kink shame someone for it. I'm with you, Queen. Like, I also am not a big feet person myself. Takashi Miike has directed 101 films and television series as a creator. Yeah, that man just cannot stop. He is just constantly making things. And they're all so different. Takashi Miike has made children's movies, children's television shows, Yakuza dramas, Yakuza comedies, horror movies, romance movies. Like, he's made every fucking genre of movie. Takashi Miike is a machine. A machine made to produce movies of any and all genres. I love that man. If I were to step out of my comfort zone. Gomper. You know you have a doppelganger out there that is a foot fetishist. Crane Culture, I know you're talking about the Yakuza franchise, but, wait, did he direct one? Someone that has access to Google at this very moment, particularly True Axiom, who's already looking at Takashi Miike stuff, did he direct one of the Yakuza movie, like part of the Yakuza franchise? Are there Yakuza adaptations? I know he directed the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure live-action movie. His Yakuza movies are good. The ones that are about Yakuza are not particular part. He did not... Yeah, he directed Yakuza Apocalypse, which is a great movie. There's only one Yakuza franchise film, and I'm fairly sure it didn't. Alright. Yeah, I understand where the fetish came for feet. It's just not my fetish. Thank God.
Thank God.
Unlike, you know, a massive half spider, half woman who could eat you at any moment. That's an easy to understand fetish. I could definitely see why people are into that. That one just makes sense. He directed Like a Dragon, Yakuza Like a Dragon? Is there a movie version of Yakuza Like a Dragon?
It looks like she stopped here to hide.
Yeah, he's been making a lot of Magical Girl live-action stuff recently. The actual movie Like a Dragon. Ah.
She must be in that warehouse.
Smart girl. That's why we couldn't get into this goddamn warehouse. It's a plot warehouse. That's the one problem with open world format is you can and will go to locations ahead of time and like, this has already been cleared out by me. Except for the room we couldn't get into because plot. Based off the first Yakuza game. Well, there you go. Like I said, Takashi Miike.
Lily?
Man won't stop.
Lily?
Spooky.
Shit. Lily?
I think you recommended it. You really enjoyed it. Takashi Miike, I'm not saying all of his movies are good. You can't be that prolific and not, like, produce some bad movies.
Came from upstairs.
But a shocking number of movies are good. Oh, now we're allowed to investigate the fucking board.
She probably crawled through here. Gotta get through.
Yeah, he's a man who's learned how to get those checks. He's a working director.
She's a brave and resourceful little girl.
He gets
She's
paid.
gonna be okay. I just gotta find her.
I love how different all of his movies are. Like, you can watch friggin' Gozu is like a fucking David Lynch film about the Yakuza. It's such a weird goddamn movie. And then you watch, like... I'm bad at names, especially when they're in a different language. Hold on. Ichi the Killer. Ichi the Killer is nothing like Gozu. And is a goddamn nightmare in every way. And then there's... Oh, man. Sneaking up on that man. And then there's, Oh, I'm bad at names. Each of the Killer is one of the best niche movies? It is. Zebra Man 1 and 2? Yes. Audition! Thank you. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I'm like, Visitor Q? No, that's not the one I'm trying to think of. I'm thinking of the one with the lady and the man in the sack and cutting off body parts and eating vomit out of a dog bowl. What the fuck's that movie? Audition. Thank you. I have not seen Ichi the Killer, the anime. I've seen Ichi the Killer, the movie. One of my college experiences was I took a film class at a different college. I should just use my axe. That was a waste of a shotgun shell. I bet the anime's dark. The fucking movie's pretty dark, too. So I took a film class at a different college from the one I attended. We had a consortium, so you're able to take classes at multiple colleges. And my film class was every Tuesday and Thursday, and I had to arrive an hour before the class because of the bus schedule, and I had to leave an hour after the class, which left me with an hour before and an hour after. And conveniently, Tuesday and Thursday was a rent one, get one free day at the local rental place where that college was. So twice a week, I would rent between 2 to 4 movies per each of those days. So I was getting between 4 and 8 movies a week from this rental place. And I cleaned out the cult movie section. So like any movie that's considered a cult movie by that location, I rented and watched. It was a buck wild year for me. And that's why I discovered Takashi Miike, because like a lot of his movies were there. Gozu and all of his weird Yakuza movies. Multiple Personality Detective was in there. I've ever seen the Hammer films. Of course I've seen Hammer movies. Are we talking old Hammer, mid-century Hammer, or like the revival Hammer? Because Hammer's back now. Yes, the American Astronaut I got from that cult section. Old Hammer and Mid-Century. I've seen a bunch of them, not all of them though. Yeah, New Hammer's not so great. Leaving her goddamn toys all over the goddamn house. But like Old Hammer, everyone should watch Old Hammer. Like Christopher Lee and fucking Grand Moff Tarkin and a bunch of those movies are amazing.
Him. The murderer with the camera. And the son of a bitch has my little girl. I was so close. Damn it!
Damn it!
Calm down. Think. I gotta save her.
Gotta save my little
signals coming
girl.
into this communicator. I need to find another way.
Achievement unlocked. Taken.
Not sure I can trust him. But he wants out of here as bad as I want to find Lily. O'Neill, it's Sebastian. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, Liam Neeson.
Now, maybe it'll work better outside.
Oh my god, Kang, the Tom Cruise Mummy movie is... Both me and Andrew consider it one of the worst movies we've ever seen. Like, it's so bad. And I've seen a lot of bad movies, but a lot of movies that are bad have, like, redeeming value in a creative attempt, some sort of ambitious vision, or at the very least, a bunch of people gave up and just had a good time on set. The Mummy is so devoid of creativity and devoid of joy. It's such a garbage movie. I hate the Tom Cruise Mummy movie. Yeah, like, it was so bad, so unredeemably bad that it tanked the entire Dark Universe franchise before it even got off the ground. Yeah, like, Venom. The Venom movie, I don't think Venom is a good movie, but I think Venom is a really fun movie. I'll happily rewatch Venom several times because people are having a good time on set. You can tell they're having a fun time, and there's, like, some fun creative decisions being made. So, like, Venom can be a bad movie, but it's an enjoyable movie. The Mummy's not enjoyable. Oof. Yeah, the Brandon Fraser movie's perfect. You can't remember any bad movies you've seen because any particularly boring movie you've seen, you've fallen asleep during. See, when I say a movie is bad but enjoyable, I mean that, like, structurally and from the artistic standpoint of making a movie, technically, it is a failure. Like, bad pacing, cinematography's lacking, bad writing, like, that kind of stuff makes a movie technically bad, but it could still be a good movie you enjoy. There are a lot of bad movies that I think are a lot of fun. Yeah, there's good bad and bad bad. Like, I think Venom has terrible pacing issues. The first half of that movie lacks focus and is kind of dry and boring. Second half totally makes up for it, though. And structurally speaking, there's a lot of, like, moving parts that didn't need to be there that just are taking up time. You could rearrange that movie to be a lot better. But that doesn't matter because the movie's fun, so it doesn't matter that it's technically bad. That's what I mean when I say it's technically bad. Smash black bean tacos? Nice. Can't be bothered to analyze movies that deeply? I mean, movies are what I went to school for, like special effects and movies and animation. Like, that's what I studied. So, that's how I look at them. Ooh, cameraman. Yeah, like, so bad it's good is a great genre of movie, a great category of movie. Yeah, exactly, Queen. Give me back my daughter. I only play a doctor on TV. Thank you very much. I do sometimes get annoyed that this game wants to take control of your camera. The Room was tough. The Room is just a perfect example of so bad it's good, but I do think you have to watch that, like, with people and being able to talk and laugh out loud for it. Smile for me. I don't think it works as well
But where's Lily?
if you quietly watch it.
Away again.
That's why you can't watch Invincible. Invincible has the same problem that, like, older WB animations like Batman the Animated Series and a few others had, which is just they're outsourcing a lot of the animation, and, you know, you gotta save money somewhere.
Hey! You! The girl! Where is she?
This guy's dressed like one of the Scott Pilgrim boyfriends, isn't he? Oh, that's a Sky Eye. Isn't he dressed like Gideon, like the last boyfriend? Oh, good.
Fuck.
Ow. What? You were still alive? God damn it. Yeah, I'm with Space of Diamonds. Like, media analysis is a hobby of mine. I really enjoy media analysis. It bit me with its ass teeth.
There you are. But where's Lily? Can't let him get away again.
They blew the budget with Grace voice acting cast. Yeah, I could basically agree on this. Hey, Mighty Odin. I don't know if it's a rodent sequence. I think we're supposed to blow them all up. Not allowed to start episode 9?
You! The girl! Where is she?
See, I'm not a live commentator. I enjoy experiencing something the first time without splitting attention.
Fuck.
Mighty Odin, did you see the emote? No! Change the stupid bolts, you dummy! Oh, I'm not allowed to. You sons of bitches! Chris has spent his whole time he's known me being angry about me live commenting on shitty movies. Usually when we're watching a movie, it's something I've seen, so I don't care. Yeah, there's a big Sky Eye. I want to know more about it. Well, I'm catching up on chat here. Okay. What was that? I don't think they know how to stare. Oh, good. They don't know where I am. Oh, I'm so frightened. Whatever will I do? He's gonna get me. He's looking for me? Here, hold on. Oh, you'll find me, don't worry. stupid fucking... I'm not wasting any more of my good bullets.
Shit, lost him again. Hope I can reach O'Neill this time. O'Neill, it's Sebastian.
Monsters can't climb stairs.
I mean, you're still alive. Good. Were you able to locate the core?
No, but I know who has her, and he's got powers like nothing else in here. But I lost him.
I think I can help you out with that. I picked up a frequency I've never seen before. It's coming from City Hall.
Great.
We can't fight City Hall.
Look up. Do you see a building with a big clock tower?
Yeah?
That's it.
How in the hell am I supposed to get up there?
It's a bit complex. Come back here, I can explain.
Right. I'm on my way.
You think happy thoughts. Oh, thanks, game. Is this the Blood Moon? I'm glad I took all that time killing all these fucking monsters. You're welcome. They can't climb, but they can clip through things to reach you. You will fall. Fall!
Hello there.
I command thee! I command thee, kneel! Wait, why is something looking for me? Link, the Blood Moon. All the monsters you've killed will respawn because it's an open world. Ah, damn it. Had I known they would have respawned, I would have taken the time to kill every last thing in the game. I feel betrayed. Your brain replaces every time you hear the I command thee kneel with I shit thee nay! One of the best lines from The Toast of London. I shit thee nay! That's right, Toast. Ray fucking Purchase. What a great show. Do we have a release date for the Toast of Tinseltown yet? No, you get to kill them all again. Oh boy. I've been play though like a dragon. I like it, but not because of the gameplay. I imagine you're saying you've been playing like a dragon, but you like it despite its turn-based gameplay. The characters are really good. That's the thing with Like a Dragon, is the characters are so very immediately likable. Do-do-do. Time travel. A lot of people really like, really like a possible world where they're going to just erase the continuity of the sequel trilogy. And after Rise of Skywalker, I could see why. Rise of Skywalker was quite the rough movie. I really don't like Rise of Skywalker. Pick it up! Jeez. Can't just slurp them all up in one go. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, she showed up in season 2 of The Mandalorian. You haven't even seen The Force Awakens? Like, I think there's redemptive qualities to the first two of the trilogy. Not so much with the third one. Not much to redeem there. 7. I don't think I need to make any bullets at the moment. Let's back out. Weapon upgrades. $30 weapon parts. Not even worth it. Rogue One is good. I'm gonna go back into the other worlds. Excuse me, O'Neill. I have brain goo to process. I got some red goo now. Ba, 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 ba. I forgot how many very strong opinions there are for Star Wars, which again makes perfect sense. It is part of so many people's childhood.
Detective Castellanos.
Good to see you again. As with all movie franchises, my opinion is what you want to be part of your canon is part of your canon, what you don't want to be part of your canon is not. That's how I watch movies, like with the Matrix trilogy. I just watched the first movie. The second two are not part of my personal canon. That's fine. Whatever lets you enjoy the media you want to consume is how you should consume that media. Don't worry about... I thought I had a locker key. Oh, might as well take this. Hell yeah, Spaceballs! $9,000 goo. This will cost me 8,000 goo. But then I can unlock an upgrade path. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens in Matrix 4. Here's what's weird about the Matrix 4. The characters that are confirmed for returning are the characters that died in the third movie. The character who didn't die, canonically, the only fucking survivor, is not coming back. Lawrence Fishburne's not coming back for the Matrix 4, and his character's the only goddamn one that survived. Which strikes me as odd. Strikes me as odd. Because Lawrence Fishburne is smart. He is. There was an interview I was watching when he was just like, they didn't even talk to me about it. I haven't been approached about Matrix 4. But this was him talking about how excited he is for the next John Wick movie, which obviously I'm also excited for because the Ip Man is cast for it, so we're gonna have the Ip Man in there. And I thought they had already hit the tippy top when they had fucking Iron Chef in the last one. God, I love the John Wick movies. They're so good. Morpheus died in a canon video game? Wait, what? Hell yeah, Donnie Yu. Man's amazing. Alright, O'Neill. Feel like 3 was a little less than 1 and 2? I mean, I think John Wick 1 is the best one just because it's so very tight and focused. But then 2 and 3, like, a little less focused, but I think they're still fucking amazing. Like, say what you want about the third movie being not as good as 1 or 2, but it still has the knife fight in the Room of Knives, where he's just throwing knives like they're candy and it's Halloween. It has the library fight where he just murders a man with a fucking book. Like, I don't care. Like, that movie's perfect in my brain because of those 2 fight scenes alone.
You made it here okay.
Not sure if okay is the right word, but yeah, I made it.
Enter the Matrix is canon? Oh
Tell me
no.
how to get to City Hall.
Union was built with a sort of backstage area, so Mobius operatives could observe the test subjects in secret. Most of these passageways are still intact enough to bypass the fissures in Union.
But chunks of the city are floating in the air. How are there tunnels?
Don't
They're
think about it.
passageways, not tunnels. When you go in and out of them, you're basically phase shifting. We call it
Course.
the marrow. It exists in a layer separate from what you see.
That doesn't make any sense.
Fortunately for you, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to work. But it's a maze down there. You take the wrong path, you could end up on the other side of town.
Where's this marrow that gets me to City Hall?
I want to be the
Who
cutscene.
comes up with these ridiculous names?
I'll mark the location of the port. It's in the north safe house. Looks like a regular computer, but it's not. I'll give you the password you need to activate it. Once you're inside, follow the marker to exit B2. That should take you straight to City Hall.
You could have told me this on my communicator, you know.
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this. The passageways are still intact, but the collapse of Union has caused infrastructure issues. My communicator says that the gas leak is blocking the path to exit B2. You'd never make it through
Gas, it
alive
can't
without
block me.
this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what we've seen so far, I doubt that it's the worst you'll encounter.
You're
Oh,
not
there's so
helping.
many good parts in 1
Anything else you need to know
and
before you
2
go?
and 3. They're perfect movies. I love them. Oh yeah, we were talking about the John McAfee guy being dead earlier. Chapter 4. Texas killed him. Ba, 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 ba. All my hard work undone. You looked up the game that kills Morpheus? Matrix Online, oh no. The Matrix games weren't very good, so I didn't play them. I rented it and was like, nah, bringing this back to Blockbuster. The best Matrix game I ever played was a mod for Max Payne 2 that recreated all of the cool fight scenes from the Matrix trilogy. That was the best Matrix game I ever played. Just a mod for Max Payne 2. Have I taken this path? Hell yeah, Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2. Both great times. Max Payne 3 was always a little disappointing. I still played it, and I would argue I enjoyed it for the most part. But I won't lie, I was a little disappointed by it. Right? Yeah, I got the AAA experience, and it really took away from the experience. I would hope he heard the bullet I put through his head. I lost him. What a waste of a sniper bullet. Can't believe that doesn't kill him in one shot. The bullet time nonsense was great back then? Yes. Whoa, there's a fucking party going on over here. God damn it, why didn't you shoot? Oh, out of bullets. I broke up the drum circle and I got punished for it. So, like, the game earlier is like, if you electrocute them, they'll fall down and you can press F to stomp on their brain. And so you go like, oh, that's a smart idea. I'll do that and we can just take care of this whole pile of them that way. Of course, when you want it to work that way, it doesn't work that way. It's a lesson learned. Don't try and do that. Sometimes it'll work. Don't stake your life on it. Can I like skip through all of this? Yes.
We call it doesn't fortune, but it's a where's all mark looks like once you're that should.
Yeah, I was gonna hopscotch on their
I couldn't
heads.
have given you this. The passage, my community, you'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh?
Some of these scenes are not skippable.
Thanks for
Like
saving
this
the
one.
worst for last, though.
This one's too important to skip.
Anything.
Bye, Oni, I love you. Wrong door. Bye, Oni, I love you. Well, this time I won't waste a sniper rifle bullet on the guy hanging from the trees. Yeah, Max Payne 3... Like... Max Payne 3 felt like they had the body of Max Payne, but not the soul of Max Payne, if that makes any sense. Like, I think he was supposed to feel heavy and tired. I think that was definitely something they were going for. But at the same time, like, it didn't have the fun... That's a weird thing to say about the franchise Max Payne, but it didn't have, like, the fun elements. Like, Max always felt kind of neo-noirish, and then Max Payne 3 was like, alright, fuck neo-noir. Instead, what if we went with, like hard-boiled, fucking Miami 5-0 feel. It's like, that's not what I'm here for. Ah, you sons of bitches, just putting all the things I don't want to fight right now in the same place. It was missing the permanent smirk, both on the character model, which existed in 1 and 2, which I always thought was funny, and just, like, that levity that came with the franchise up to that point. I think Rockstar getting their hands on it was, like, a bad thing. Rockstar's always been a little bit too high on their own supply when it comes to, their writing. To quote, my sculptural professor one more time, they're the kind of people that really like huffing their own farts over in the Rockstar writing department. Your favorite part of Max Payne was slow diving into a chair, falling on the ground, and everyone just looking at you for an awkward moment, and shooting you to death, yes. Oh, you're not alone, Theo. Like, Rockstar has been doing the same exact mission structure for all their goddamn video games for ages. It's kind of driving me insane. I desperately want them to branch out. I don't know if these are scary because I exclusively shoot them from far away. And that's how I'm gonna keep living my life. I just want Rockstar to change up their mission structure. I'm so tired of the drive to a location for 5 minutes, get there, have a conversation, have another drive for 5 minutes while people talk to you, get to missions. Like, just let me go to the mission. I don't need all these fucking drives or horse rides.
probably should let Kidman know what's going on.
I guess we can call Nicole Kidman.
Kidman, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What have you got for me?
The good news is that I located O'Neill, and he was able to get me on the trail to find Lily.
That's great.
The bad news is that Union is literally falling apart around me, and it's mostly populated by corpses and monsters. Oh, and that psycho I told you about, the one with the powers he shouldn't have, he's got Lily. I'm getting
Who says he shouldn't have him?
Marrow, which you neglected to tell me about, to get to him.
I'm sorry we didn't have time for a briefing before sending you in, but we didn't think it would be this bad.
Then why didn't you have time if you didn't think it was this bad?
No, it's worse. My daughter wasn't stuck in Beacon.
Okay, calm down. Maybe I can help you out. Can you give me any information on this person?
Male, about 5'10", black hair. He fancies himself as some sort of artist.
Not much to go on.
Cosplaying as one of the boyfriends from
I'm on my way to City Hall.
Scott Pilgrim.
I'll call you later.
No, you can't fight City Hall. Sebastian, listen to me. You can't fight City Hall. Damn it. I've lost him. You enjoyed the hell of Red Dead Redemption 2? Like, the parts I enjoyed quite a bit. The parts of Red Dead Redemption 2 that, like, pissed me off are do a mission. It's like, I'm gonna do the mission my way. Mission failed. Don't do it that way. It's like, oh, come on. They're very, like, strict about how you go through their scripted missions. And then the open world stuff is a lot more loosey-goosey, and, like, that stuff I really enjoy. Just like those moments you stumble upon as you wander about. The Just Cause games, even 4, is still fun to play, Gomper. Don't be too disappointed. Like, it's not as good, for sure. Still totally a lot of fun, though. Behind the curtain. Find the entrance to Marrow in the north safe house. Alright, somewhere in here is a door. Don't drink the coffee. We came through that door. The computer, of course!
So this is the computer O'Neill was talking about. Let's try that password.
You ready for the new Far Cry game? You got a wiener dog that blows things up? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. As formulaic and rote as the Far Cry games are, I still have a blast every time I play the Far Cry games. They're like they're my guilty pleasure franchise. I don't care that Far Cry 3, 4, 5, 6, they're all like essentially the same game. I still have a blast every time. Some of your favorite games are just silly, stupid fun that don't take themselves too seriously? Exactly, Gomper. Just games that are having fun. Like, you can tell the people making it were having fun, and then you have fun too. Like, that's what I want. I have so much fun with those kind of games. Just fun little expressions of creativity that you get to jump in there and enjoy. You gonna pretend your character's making meth? Should I have made bullets? 8 out of 19. Low on sniper rifle. How are we doing on shotgun? 2 out of 4? Hell yeah, Far Cry, Iron Core. They're just so much fun. A game that lets you, like, throw a steak to lure a bear to just eat a bunch of people. It's just A+, best game. Would play again. To have a weird opinion, I think the best one is Far Cry 2. I think Far Cry 2 is such a weird, janky, great experience.
Seems like things didn't go so well down here either. You
love Far Cry 2 despite the jank? I love Far Cry 2 because of the jank. Like, one of my all-time favorite video game stories is I was playing Far Cry 2. I was, like, driving along a cliffside, and the diamond detector was going off, and I'm like, oh, there's diamonds! And they were, like, down the side of a cliff, so I parked my car, like, just off to the side of the road a little bit, and I started climbing on the mountain to get to the diamonds. And as I was down there getting them, I heard an enemy vehicle pull up behind my car, and they parked, and I'm like, alright, they won't see me, so it doesn't matter. And I don't know what process in the game's code had this happen, but for some reason these guys were like, well, only one thing for us to do, gotta push this truck off the side of the cliff. So for whatever reason, while I'm down there, they took the time to push my car off the cliff, and I looked up just in time to see the car like smash down on me bumper first, and just got utterly flattened by my own car. Just because the AI decided, you know what, we gotta knock this car off this cliff. Just will forever be one of my favorite... Yeah, like, that's not jank, it's just a wonderful AI interaction. You saw the Far Cry 2 clip on the AFK screen. That was for a permadeath playthrough, and that was my losing the permadeath playthrough. My, like, lifeline, my buddy was downed, and I'm like, I gotta help him! And all I heard was the sound of a rocket launcher going off, and I was like, ah, fuck. I think the run might be over.
Union used to be so huge.
I kind of want to do another permadeath playthrough of Far Cry 2, because it has such a good system for it. It has the buddy system. If your buddy is alive and active in the worlds, you'll prevent death, you know? You'll have him res you once, and you can reset that by doing a couple of in-game things. And I was like, oh, that's perfect for a permadeath playthrough. It gives you a little bit of leeway and an in-game excuse for not being dead.
Parts of Union in here.
It's such a fun time. I think that's like the best game for permadeath. Email Union Growth to all concerned from Operative Wraith regarding Union Growth. With the success of the Moo Center recruitment plan, Union's growth is exceeding projections. STEM pod manufacture has been increased. Union expansion has been drafted and is scheduled for rendering. Due to population growth, the Union environment map will have to be enlarged by 50%. In addition to new residential areas, a farming zone and industrial zone will be added to accommodate job assignments for new citizens. Yeah, like Far Cry 3 was such a breakout success after 2 that became the franchise. Like Far Cry 3 is for Far Cry 4 is Far Cry 5. And like I said, I don't even complain. Like, I don't care that they're the same goddamn game over and over again. They're just too much fun to play, so I give them a free pass on that. You always use the snipers? Yeah. But I do hope they go back to the Far Cry 2 formula. Guns jamming. Just picking up garbage weapons off the ground that are clearly just gonna break in a few seconds. Me running around with just a flare gun because the flare gun is the greatest weapon ever invented. Just thump, everyone's on fire. Everyone's on fire. We never joke about James McAfee, Gomber. Never. That was a fun noise. But yeah, if folks have even a little bit of interest, a Far Cry 2 permadeath playthrough, I would happily scoot that up my list of things I want to play. And of course I do want to do another run at Far Cry 5 permadeath, but we're also just going through the franchise of Metal Gear Solid, so I feel like maybe we'll just do a normal playthrough of 5 since we had a permadeath playthrough die once already. Maybe we'll start it as permadeath, and when we die, we'll just get real wacky with it after that. As much as I love Metal Gear Solid 5, it does have the problem that it's built for, like, garbage online nonsense, so developing tech in your game world is tied to real time, and I hate it. Just let me play an offline experience like a normal human, guys. I've never joked before. Yeah, we're talking about a Far Cry 2 is such a great game. Doesn't get the recognition it deserves. And saying I might want to do another Far Cry 2 permadeath run on stream at some point. And by another, I mean do ever on stream, because that was an off-stream permadeath playthrough. Welcome to the jungle! Listen, there are jokes that have to be made, and that's one of them. Hello? Can you open the door? Are there items in there I could pick up? There are! Hey! Knock knock! Just the rudest. Just the rudest. I imagine we're going to restore power to this place and it's just going to unlock all these doors. Oh, I know this puzzle. Committing suicide in prison is such a bitch move. I know the quote function is for me, but someone quote that and put Gomper's name on it. You know what? Ladder first, then voice door. Yeah, Far Cry is the best. Far Cry 2, sorry, is the best. Love me some Far Cry 2. Why did I come up this ladder? Later on when I'm fighting a dozen people, this will probably be helpful. Oh, a door that opens. Eyes that glow red? He's not dead. With this helpful rhyming device, you too can avoid being surprised by corpses. Eyes that glow red, he's not dead. A big smelly pile of yellow. You're alright, fellow. Gimme, gimme. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for immortalizing that moment. Didn't even want to leap off there, but good move.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown
Are they?
Can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might as well give it a try.
Let's play the game. So used to doing this on controller.
Emergency lockdown deactivated. Please wait for system reboot of each annex. Stand by.
Oh god. Oh god, of each annex.
Emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Get off of me!
Research wing emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Go away!
Security annex emergency lockdown disengaged.
Those solicitors!
Wait while system reboots.
Well, let's get all that goo. Cave Johnson here. Who likes wibbly line tests? You do! While running from horrid zombie monsters? Contractually speaking, That would also be you. Alright, you'll get on the next try. I don't know how that didn't work out for you.
I hope that's it. Need to conserve ammo.
Oh, now he chimes in about that.
System reboot complete. Emergency lockdown fully disengaged.
Well, that was good for my goo collection. I got all these rooms I gotta explore now. Knock, knock. Eyes of Red? Nope. He's good, Fred. Well, that's a hard to jump over plant. I forgive you. No? Almost. I didn't come from this way, right? Nope. He had 8 gunpowder in his pocket. Nice. Alright, can't go that way. Ooh, shotgun shells. Worth it. That's a YouTube series I haven't seen for a little while. I should see if they did anything interesting recently. Okay. Went through you. Went through you. We got a couple of doors upstairs we can go into now. What do you got in here for me? A locked door. Can I open the drawer? Nothing. Alright, let's go. Came out of there. Open that up. There was this that I didn't go down before, and that's because it's a Kevid. Perfect. Alright, we're ready for the new hallway. Oh, he's out of breath. Oh, that door might be unlocked now. So I mentioned this while Jimmy was streaming, and it's a very weird thing to mention, but I'm going to mention it here again. I found, while I was grocery shopping, Takis mozzarella sticks made by Totino's, and I bought them, and now I have to try them. I still can't find Takis the chip, but now I have Takis the mozzarella stick by Totino's. Oh, I know that stock sound. That stock lady scream. Thank you for that piece of candy. That particular stock lady scream they just used, that is so prevalent that you could find that in Muppet Babies. That goddamn lady scream is in Muppet Babies.
Jesus, the smell.
That's really funny. I was about to say someone's cooking, and now I'm like really hungry because it smells nice. And then he walks into a giant facility filled with literal human shit. But why? This is like a pocket dimension. Why do they have human waste in a pocket dimension? Who would design like these magic in between corridors to pipe human shit into? Can't you pipe it into like Big Bird's dream of Vietnam or something? Like it can literally go anywhere. You can make an entire dream dimension just for poo-poo. Why do you put it in, like, your service tunnels? Oh god, is there gonna be a poop monster in here? Why do they have shit to begin with? Turns out, in the first versions of the Matrix, they made it so you didn't have to poo. And the people rebelled. Because pooping is divine. To poop is to be human. To poop is to know the very face of God. And also, pee-pee poo-poo water is kind of mandatory in any Shake the Box stream. We are not allowed to play games that do not feature at least a little bit of pee-pee poo-poo water. Where'd he go? That crafty human, where did he go? Don't worry, you'll find him one day. Goodbye. Oh my god, can I raise the poop level again? Can I drown her in literal poop? Ah, boo. She hears me, but she doesn't know what to do with it. Okay, bye. Enjoy the poop water.
So this is the dreaded gas leak, huh? Thanks, O'Neill. I'd never make it through without this thing.
It's like a maze in here.
Where am I? Am I the star? You're supposed to write, "You are here." Gabe Johnson here. As you know, Aperture Science is an underground facility, and well, we just couldn't secure the contracts to hook our plumbing into the city's sewer system. So if you find the hidden tank of human waste that we've been tucking away, just kindly turn yourself around and forget you ever saw it. Gabe Johnson over and out. Wow, it's like a maze in here. Well, me looking at that's pointless.
Damn. That means I can't rely on my firearms.
Oh, did the game autosave recently? Because the second you say that, you know I want to shoot my gun. First person stealth segment. Lots of bottles lying around, wonder why. Apparently all the zombies in this game take classes on how to sound like Murlocs. She's napping. Shh. Don't wake her up. Pick it up. Only 2 bottles. We're gonna need more than 2. I do not like the first-person perspective that we have been shoved onto us here. Motion sickness comes with the first-person perspective. Car alarm going off outside. It will not stop going off. I really have to pee. We've been going for almost 5 hours, and I've been drinking Thai tea and water this whole time. Alright, BRB. I'm gonna take this opportunity to do a pee-pee.